Alright, everyone, welcome back. We're continuing on through our run through of the Leiloi campaign. We're on mission number 4, reaching south. The details for how I'm doing this run will be in the description down below. Without any further ado, let's get started.
With Hanoi under Leiloi's control, the Chinese retreated behind the walls of the larger towns and cities to the south. There, they would wait for Wang Tong, the approaching Ming general. Leiloi had to act quickly, but he could not underestimate the Ming. The garrisons had large stockpiles of gunpowder, and Wang Tong's army marched at a frantic pace to reach the besieged cities. Leiloi had to quickly turn his peasant rabble into a real army that could face the finest Ming soldiers in open battle.
Apparently, we've been a rabble up till now. Good to know, I guess. I thought we were a real army. We looked like a real army taking Hanoi. Alright, main objectives. Capture the 3 gunpowder stores in the southeastern Ming fortress by destroying the keep near each respective store. Keep in mind that you need to capture, not destroy the Ming gunpowder stores. You will lose if one is destroyed. I think they're the template for like a trade workshop or something, is the model used. But yeah, they've got a bit of health, so it's not like you can accidentally destroy one, but it is easy to destroy one if you aren't paying attention. The Vietnamese are restricted population limit of 120. There they go, cinching in on our population. We've run rampant, but now that we're a real army, we've got to be disciplined and have a limit. The Ming army in the north has occupied a region rich with resources. It may make sense to conquer the territory before attacking the Ming fortress in the southeast. Probably. Yeah. Remember that the Chinese have subjugated many villages. As always, it is worthwhile to free occupied settlements from the Ming. We will do that right after we get our, I think we get 12, because I think we have 3 enemies in this one. So, our 12 photon men. We will probably go free the first set of people. Keep in mind that you need to capture, not destroy. That's just repeating what we said before. Your scouts report the Ming fortress lies to the southeast of the Vietnamese camps, while they're heavily guarded by a strong garrison composed of pikemen, heavy cavalry, and crossbowmen. Not too big of an issue. To the north, the Ming army, green, established a camp. They will attack constantly with light cavalry, crossbowmen, and swordsmen. A single castle can hold them off. So, the Chinese general, Wang Tong himself, commands a wing of the Ming forces. It can be expected that he will intervene if Leiloi's soldiers succeed in expelling the regular Chinese forces. Not too much of an issue either. A couple of castles and we'll be good. Like, 100%.
There is another Chinese fortress to the south. The Ming store a lot of gunpowder there. We should capture it to increase the power of our army.
We're gonna... Do we have anyone on stone? Do we have any stone? Right, yeah. Go all in on the wood up here. We're going to get wheelbarrow and as many troops as we can. So we have the occupying forces, we have the Ming army, and the Ming fortress. Oh, and Wang Tong, so we get 16. This one might be a quick map. Let's go though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, counting like a child, 15. It's gonna be good for me. 16, 17, 18. That's the high quality content you're all here for. I know it. Okay, so immediately we're going to head out this way and go take out the Ming. While we wait for our troops to be built. The reason is because we start getting tributed food as soon as we remove the occupying forces. So it is very much help to do that.
Here is a village that provides the Ming fortress with food. Perhaps it would be wise to take control of it before attacking the southern fortress.
So hopefully we can do this.
And know yourself. Your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and know earth, you may make your victory complete.
Điện hạ có gì đã rõ, tuân lệnh tiểu nhân làm ngay. Tiểu nhân đã rõ. Xin phụng mệnh, xin tuân lệnh.
Not liking how damaged we were, but as long as there's not another watchtower, we should be good.
Finally, we are rid of the Ming oppressors.
Nice.
Thank you for that, Leloy.
So come back
It will
there.
be our pleasure to support your army.
Okay. So we're gonna start getting that. I don't think we're restricted. I think we could, yeah, we can upgrade to Imperial Age. So that's gonna be good. So basically our focus here just needs to be on as much as we can.
Pretend to be weak, so that your opponent will grow arrogant.
Okay, so we do have. Do I have archers in this group? I do. I have rattan archers. We're gonna put our rattan archers in here just to be safe. Now that we got these guys, we'll put the 2 damaged ones. We need to. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just keep going. I realize it might make more sense to.
Tiểu nhân đã rõ, xin phụng mệnh. Điện hạ có gì sai bảo. Xin tuân lệnh.
I'm gonna put them into heal.
Xin phụng mệnh.
And then rest of them. So we won't get attacked from this direction. Wang Tong always comes down kind of in this way, and we're gonna put our first castle right here as soon as we get enough stone for it. Which, again, I know it doesn't make real sense. I should be focusing more on other things, but it's gonna work together. Trust me.
Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Thảo dân đến ngay. Điện hạ có gì sai bảo. Có Thảo dân.
You go back to doing that. You do that.
Tuân mệnh.
Okay, and then right along our back here.
Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu.
A couple of houses. And then just gonna, as soon as we can, do that. We don't need a ton of gold. Let's see. As soon as these guys are healed up, we will take them and start harassing the Ming army. Because, yeah. So, looking at the stores. So, yeah, they use the trade workshop template. So, we just have to destroy the keeps at each one. And then, the other thing is that the Ming can destroy us. Or our... They can go after the gunpowder stores after we capture them. So, we'll need to keep a watch on that. Just get another gold one. So we're gonna go for kind of a 10-10-10 spread on our things eventually. Probably stop there on our food production. We need to put everything else on wood now. Because while our photon guys are nice, we're gonna need some siege equipment. Because I don't feel comfortable trying it without siege equipment. So, and we've got our 1 builder, so I'm not scared about not being able to construct things. Okay, do that, and then probably I'm gonna put that there. And then I don't think we start with a blacksmith, so we'll put a blacksmith there. I know we're kind of cutting off our town center, but we don't necessarily need it so much. Or we won't need it as much. That guy's healed. So honestly, we're gonna move these guys over to here, and they will act as a pseudo castle. So ideally, you would build up your resources. You know, you wouldn't be getting tributed from down here, but you would build up your resources just in this area. And then as soon as you were able, get some archers and stuff, put them into towers, build up some extra towers down here, just to be safe. And then yeah, just keep your troops right in here.
Xin tuân lệnh, tiểu nhân đã rõ.
So we're not having to focus on that as much because it's not as big of an issue. We're gonna send these guys to be gold miners. Start ramping that up. Get that. And we won't really worry about building walls. If you're trying to do this without, again, the cheats, you'll want to build some extra walls, throw some gates up, if that's your choice. The other option is just narrowing it to a single space, so that you can stop the halberdiers and things like that from bum rushing you.
Dạ bẩm thảo dân xin làm ngay.
Come over here.
Thảo dân đã rõ.
Actually, go ahead and make me. Well, no, we're gonna. Build me.
Dân phu.
Maybe a couple of stables and
dân phu.
a barracks there. Okay, so pretty good on that. No. Excuse me, farming.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
So we just need to get some upgrades.
Thảo dân xin chờ ý kiến điện hạ.
As soon as he is done,
Dân
build our castle there, and
Có
then
tiểu nhân làm
yeah.
ngay tuân lệnh.
He's good enough. Okay, cool.
Xin phụng mệnh tiểu nhân làm ngay.
All right, we're gonna go see what chaos we can cause.
Tiến công. Xin tuân lệnh. Xông lên. Tiểu nhân đã rõ, tuân lệnh.
Thảo dân xin chờ đợi.
So we will do just get these kind of set up.
Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu. Dân phu.
Gonna get those set up.
Tiểu
So I
phu.
need to do that. As soon as these guys are done, they will flip over to being gold miners.
Hạ có gì sai bảo? Dân phu.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was going to go attack stuff.
Các huynh đệ, tiểu nhân đã rõ, tiểu nhân.
So there's a watchtower up here
Tiến công.
for the green guys. We are going to destroy real quick.
Tiểu nhân làm ngay. Xông lên. Giết. Tiến
I'm
công.
actually gonna attack up this way.
Các huynh đệ, giết.
And we're just gonna try and see how much of this we can destroy
Dạ bẩm có thảo dân. Ý kiến
and
điện
get away with.
Có tiểu mệnh.
Again, we don't want to lose any of our troops,
Tiểu nhân đã rõ. Tiến công.
but if we can take out the Ming army,
Các huynh đệ, giết.
that would be great. Or if we can at least neuter their production capabilities.
Xông lên. Giết.
So their main base is up here, and it's got a castle, but I think this resource area doesn't have much.
Các huynh đệ, giết.
Just has a couple of watchtowers and then some military production buildings. So if we can knock out that, should be great for
Dạ bẩm.
continuing on.
Dân phu.
Do that there.
Dân
Actually,
nữ
no.
đã rõ.
How many do I have? 3, 6.
Lao dịch.
Okay, do that. Okay, so that's our 10, 10, 10. As soon as we get our castle up and we get enough food, we'll go to the Imperial Age. Let's.
Xin có tiểu mệnh.
Okay.
Xin tuân lệnh.
Oh yeah. So we hold the resources now, which is great. Love that for us.
Tiểu nhân làm ngay.
Why do I have 18? I should have 16.
Tiến công. Xông lên.
I've got too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 16. Okay, 2 of you gotta die.
Có gì sai bảo.
So you've got to die,
Phụ mệnh.
and you've got to die.
Điện hạ có gì
If
sai
I
bảo?
learned how to count,
Tiểu
that'd
nhân
be
đã rõ
great.
tuân lệnh các huynh đệ. Giết!
Điện
Okay.
hạ có gì sai bảo?
Bái kiến điện hạ.
Lao
So
dịch.
those guys are gonna go be miners.
Dạ bẩm có thảo dân.
This guy is going to continue building buildings for me. Because now I need a market
Dân phu.
and a monastery.
Dân phu.
Do that, just have it. And we will start getting some stuff rolling. Okay. So, trying to do this like still the same way you would actually do it, even though I have these guys going off and killing people.
Xin tuân lệnh.
Because you're setting up the base the same way, like, doesn't change. Like, you still want to do this. You don't want to encroach this too much until you've taken out these towers and stuff over here, or you'll be noticed. But after you've got this castle up, you're pretty well defended. Get a second castle and put it right here, and your front is solid. Like, you don't necessarily have anything to really worry about. And we're gonna buy some stone
Bái kiến điện hạ.
and have him put up another castle right here,
Dân phu.
just to be safe. That is done researching, so it's gonna get destroyed. Get it out of the way. Whoop. Yep, not what I wanted.
Có tiểu nhân phụ mệnh.
There we go.
Tiểu nhân
Okay.
làm ngay. Tiểu nhân đã rõ. Xin
So
tiểu nhân làm ngay. Tiến
we're
công.
gonna see if we can destroy the things on the approach here. Because yeah, again, this castle's right here. We can get some trebuchets right here. We should be able to take the castle.
Các huynh đệ, giết!
So we're gonna try to finish taking out these guys. Wang 2 attacks in like 3 waves, so one more wave might be coming. But that shouldn't be a huge deal. Almost have enough food and
Có tiểu nhân
gold.
hạ có gì sai bảo?
Okay. Have you guys attack me here.
Dạ bẩm, có dân nữ xin chờ lệnh.
Okay. So go
Dân phu.
1,
Dân
2,
phu. Dân phu.
3,
Dân phu.
4. We'll see how many that leaves us at. Oh, it's 800 gold. Okay, I'm almost there anyway, it's fine.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Dân phu. Điện hạ có gì sai bảo? Dân phu. Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh.
And I'm not worried about getting attacked from this direction because I already took out the guys.
Bái kiến điện hạ.
Okay, you are gonna be our intrepid
Dân phu.
builder and build over there.
Xin điện hạ có gì sai bảo? Tiểu nhân đã rõ.
So
Tiểu nhân làm ngay. Xông lên! Tiểu nhân! Tiểu nhân đã rõ. Xin tuân lệnh huynh đệ. Giết! Xông lên! Giết! Tiểu nhân làm ngay. Các huynh đệ, giết! Xông lên! Giết! Tiến công! Các huynh đệ, giết! Xin tuân lệnh. Tiến công!
see if we can destroy the stable here.
Xông lên! Giết! Tiểu nhân đã rõ.
Okay.
Tiến công! Các huynh đệ, giết!
Oh, I have more range than them. Sweet. Go.
Xin phụ mệnh.
As soon as this goes down, we'll have them attack and move through here.
Xông lên!
Which if you're trying to dysregulate, half a dozen
A
battle
kingdom that has been
elephants.
destroyed once can never again come into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life.
Half a dozen battle elephants and brain work, please. Attack him that way. Half a dozen battle elephants, 15 or so rattan archers, some halberdiers, or shock lancers. Either of those, a couple of monks to keep everyone healthy, and then like 4 trebuchets works great to mop it up. So at this point, you probably could have all those forces pretty easily. So I'm glad I got that second castle up. Kind of a waste of my monks, but that's is what it is. I'm gonna take some of you guys and send you over here.
He who advances without seeking fame, who retreats without escaping blame, whose one aim is to protect his people and to serve his lord. That man is a jewel of the realm.
Okay, I think he's done. We took out the Ming army, so at this point we're kind of in main strike force territory. So we're going to get 2 more healers since all of our healers died. We need got 10 and 15 here, almost 15. So we don't have to worry about Wu anymore. He's done, or Wang Tong. Let's get our damage soakers coming along. Gold's gonna be a problem. That's fine. We need chemistry and siege engineers. We need siege engineers actually for this. I think these guys count as infantry technically. Let's go 3rd monk. Oh, I'm just bleeding resources. That's fine. I can make do with the... Well, I got 4 rattan archers here, so I just need 1 more rattan archer. Then I have a full complement of 25, which will be fine. Here's some guys. So, because I'm going for a mostly ranged build. So at this point, get a couple more elephants for damage soaking, and then 4 trebuchets, 4 or 5 trebuchets. And we should be good. Okay, so how many am I at? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I have room for 1 more unit. Gold from wood. Probably another monk would be best. Just to be on the safe side. We're rolling Kana, so we need to get Bracer and chain barding armor. So we got to get some other things. Gold is the current shortfall, although with the upgrade we just got, as we are cutting wood, we are generating some gold, so that's good. And we've got our group 1. So that's pretty good. And like I said, like, without the photon men, this is a decent group. I would just throw some halberdiers in there to complement the battle elephants. You know, something just a little bit extra. Your rattan archers will do an okay job going against the Chukonu. You might want to roll with some skirmishers though, just to be safe. It's not a huge deal, but it is helpful. So we need bracer though. I would like to probably get that for the Chukonu. If I could save things, would be great. And then chemistry for the extra damage for our archers. Elite battle elephant if you have time. Like, if you're willing to draw this out a little bit more, or to boom higher with your... Like, we could have probably another 10 villagers easy. Make a full third of our population. Just that, because, again, my strike group is this and 6 trebuchets, 4 to 6 trebuchets. So that's not outside of the realm of possibility. You could just do it with a solid, like, ground troop. I like the trebuchets for the fact that I don't have to get up close and personal. And really early on, we deprived the Ming army of resources by knocking out their military, the majority of their military arm here, because they only had like 3 or 4 military production buildings up here. So, another one. I'd rather get the chain barding armor for the elephants, since they're going to be our damage soakers. And we're going to send you to go build that so it's ready as soon as this one runs out. I think there might be a closer one over here. There's a ton of resources over here that you can go after, but they're not really worth bothering with at the moment. We'll make do with 4. 4 trebuchets should be fine. We won't knock down buildings as fast. But with the photon men, we're actually going to be at risk of blowing up things we don't want to. So we're going to kind of have to be judicious. A little bit. Because like it says, if we blow this up, we are gone, and they will quickly blow it up. So we are definitely going to be using our trebuchets to pinpoint blow things up. But our ground troops might go out and wipe out all of the military buildings. Sure. Okay. So, we're gonna come in on the main road here. And we're gonna have them attack moved here. So, yeah, our elephants should tank some damage pretty well. Go there. Let's see if we can plate barding armor by the time they get there, because we still actually have a long way to go before we get to enemy territory. And there are 2 ways to enter. So you can enter from the southern area here. There's a huge gate complex and castles and stuff, or you can do a full-on assault on the main gate here. Just a personal preference, whichever one you want to do. If you are taking the slow, measured approach, you might be out this far just getting resources at this point. Okay, so we're gonna be a little mean.
Điện hạ có gì tiểu nhân làm ngay. Xông lên! đã rõ.
So we're gonna destroy that stuff. Probably gonna evoke a response, destroying that little monastery and stuff. Pack it up. So yeah, we're just gonna inch forward. Slow and steady definitely wins the race in this case. We do not want to destroy things that we can't destroy. So, you know, just slowly moving your army forward. If you want to micro it more, you could, like, separate your archery corps from your elephants. Not so much an issue for me, because of how I'm going to do this, but a consideration nonetheless that you could have to take. We are going to start by destroying their castle. So, we're actually going to stand ground just to be safe. And our range is going to do great for covering everything. And after we destroy kind of this front complex here, we will switch to a little bit different settings. Yeah, having 6 definitely makes it a little bit easier. And actually, we can move these guys closer now. Since we're not scared of stop. We're just gonna have him pack up and move closer. We are gonna put him on no attack stance at this point though, because we're gonna start getting into range of where we don't want anything to die. So us being very selective of what they're destroying is going to be important. With the big thing being knocking out houses, because I still don't know whether or not destroying their houses does anything, so I'm going to say it does. Knocking out their houses and then knocking out their military production buildings. And we are actually going to move our entire group to right here. And like I said, we're going to, you know, work on blowing up gates at the moment. But our photon men and our rattan archers are also going to work on destroying things. So that's a worry. But like I said, yeah, gunpowder stores are reused to trade workshop. They got 3,000 health, but their armor is nothing. So we're going to pack those guys up. So before we go up and capture them, we're actually going to sweep down and right here. We're going to park these guys right here-ish. And we're going to move our group to, like I said, as much as we can, just blow up their production units and stuff and like the town center. We're going to do that. And take care of their castle. I think we can get it from here, yeah. So they have their second castle here. I don't think they have a third one, but they might. So yeah, our big worry is going to be the siege workshops that are over here. So this is our gunpowder store, so we need to be careful. Kind of like that's our gunpowder store. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just... I've got to be very selective with where I move anybody. Because again, I definitely want to take out all the military buildings I can. Before I even come close to. But so we're gonna hit that first, and we're actually gonna task a battle elephant. And if you're paying better attention than me, you'll also be able to notice that you can like go upgrade and get elite battle elephants and upgrade a lot of things. I, however, am brain dead a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna knock out this, and we're gonna try and knock out these houses. I'm not so worried about the archery over there. I want to get rid of the houses though, because again, we're not also seeing anything coming from this direction anymore. So that's what we were worried about though. So I'm actually going to take our photon men, and I'm going to use them to blow up the keep. Just to be safe, since I already... Okay. So that's ours now. So we're going to take these guys, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to blow up. Oh, so there's a north way. That's interesting. Okay. So.
The Ming fortress is in our hands, and we have captured our valuable gunpowder. This is an important achievement, my brothers.
Cool.
After capturing a major citadel with its gunpowder stores intact, Leloy was able to take several key towns and hold off Wang Tong and his army. Wang Tong knew that his position was poor, and so he retreated to strengthen his supply lines and replenish his forces. For now, there will be no battle. Leloy marched further south with Wang Tong and his army following closely and gaining strength.
Yeah, Chico Drew's. Did pretty well. Military was almost perfect. Only 17 deaths, which happens. No one else was really correcting resources at all. We were slow on tech, but whatever. Tied for castles, take it. Yeah. I don't think there's any other major things. So you could set up a dock and do some like fishing and stuff. It's not super useful, but you could do it. It also appears like as soon as you destroy their military buildings, they surrender. So that could also, if you're terrified of accidentally hitting one of the gunpowder stores, just blow up all of their military buildings, which isn't terribly hard. So I think Wang Tao is set up in like this area. There's a relic right here you can get if you want to brave the tigers. I don't think there's anything like other serious bits that I missed. Yeah, rescuing these guys early on gives you that little bit of food. Just coming in helps out. And other than the fact that they've got like scorpions and they're slightly upgraded troops, they're not terrible to fight. Couple of battle elephants to tank some of the damage, and then a decent amount of archers will do it fine. Honestly, as soon as you get your core army of about 40 guys, with a couple of monks to keep them healed, battle elephants to soak up damage, some halberdiers to mix in to take care of cavalry, and then enough rattan archers and elite skirmishers that you feel comfortable dealing with the Chukkono and the enemy crossbowmen / arbalisters, you're good to go. Not hugely difficult, but yeah, that's gonna be this one. So next we have a 3-pronged attack, which there's a Steam achievement involved in that one. But that's for that one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and everyone just have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.